So I made it back home from the Rubicon. I thought I'd go over some of the problems I had with the motorcycle. The main problem I had was with the gas tank. The first time I put fuel in it, it started leaking. There was a bad spot on the tank when I first got it. So I'm gonna send that back to Clark and hopefully they will send me a new one. It seems like that's a pretty common problem they have. If you check out their Facebook page, there are a lot of comments about brand new gas tanks leaking and poor craftsmanship. So hopefully they'll take care of that. The other major problem I had was just with the spring on this chain tensioner. The original spring I had broke, so I had to replace it with a little bit longer spring. So that wasn't too bad of a problem. Other than that, I didn't really have any problems. There was an issue before I left with the valve springs, but I'll go more into that later. This is a stock cylinder head that I had from a different motorcycle, so I'll need to swap that back. So I went ahead and bought new valve springs. These are from RD Valve Springs. It's a complete kit. It comes with the springs, aluminum toppers, a little cup for the bottom, and shims. The problem I had is this is the springs I bought originally, and these are the new ones. The ones that I bought were a lot bigger in diameter and they wouldn't fit properly. I tried to contact the company that made those. They were supposed to be from Megacycle, but I contacted them and they didn't make any springs for this motor. So there was something shady going on with the reseller that I bought these from, and I just got tired of trying to figure that out. So I went ahead and just bought a whole new kit. So I'm gonna get all the valves in the head and get this on the motor. I've got the stock cylinder head taken off, and I'm going to swap that back to the donor engine first. I've got this engine back together. It's all stock, but I put some new rings in it last year. And the bike it came out of is this one, which is also basically stock, just with a different seat and gas tank on it. So I'm gonna get that engine put back in. So this bike is pretty much back together. Now I can get back to the main bike. So the main bike is finally back together. I did end up getting a new gas tank from Clark for it. I sent the old one back and they found the leak. So it took them a couple weeks to make a new one, but I've got that put back on. The only thing left for this bike is adding some stripes to it. So you'll see that later on. Thanks for watching the video and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.